all over Africa, but the crew is from all over the world, also, mostly from Europe. And everyone is doing okay now. They were on two boats in the middle of the ocean. One of the boats was turned back and taken by the Libyan Navy. We don't know what happened to them. The two boats that were rescued here, probably all hands on board would have been lost. So the people that you see here on this boat, they're only here because of the donations to Open Arms, to the work that Open Arms does. And now the most important thing for these people here is to be able to get to a free port, be able to get off the boat, get on land and start a new life, be taken care of and make a life for themselves. So please support us here at Open Arms and help these people, your brothers and your sisters.
Different motivations, different causes for this crisis, but crisis it is. The second boat that arrived that day. For a moment, a sense that desperation would overrun the ship.
What you're seeing is a group of migrants reaching European soil. They're among the many who arrive on Spanish beaches every year. We don't know where they ended up, but we do know they're lucky to be alive. So far this year, at least 1,500 have died in the Mediterranean Sea. Their route to Europe too has changed, with Spain now the preferred entry point.
We can say is that the first indications we're getting from the Spanish authorities is that it is the West African migrants that were most prominent crossing into Libya in the past couple of years who seem to be choosing Spain as their route now.
The EU has been criticised for partnering with Libya to prevent migrants from making the journey to Europe. Earlier this week, European ministers met in Paris to discuss alternative approaches. Rights groups have repeatedly called for survivors not to be returned to war-torn Libya, where they're routinely jailed in inhumane conditions. At least 2,500 migrants are detained in centres in and around Tripoli.
We must now see a change in approach to the situation in Libya and the Mediterranean that has as its core saving lives as a priority. We must see more search and rescue boats operating on the Mediterranean, as well as the immediate release of people from these detention centres in Libya.